What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is eBike Scott, and today we're going to be doing an e-bike unboxing. We have the all-new DYU C3 14-inch folding e-bike. 36 volts, 7.5 amp hour. It's 350 watts, says it's got about a 15-mile range on pure electric and about 21 miles if you pedal assist. Sweet little bike. It's on sale right now for only $299. It's absolutely crazy. It's a great price. So let's dive into this thing. Let's open it up and see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Came very nicely packaged. It's got like a really nice plastic over it, so if it does get wet and it's left outside by the package handlers, it's not going to get ruined in the rain. Very nice little feature. Got these handy yellow straps to protect it. So let's go inside here and see what we got. Oh, nice. This is packaged very well. Let's get a quick shot of the packaging on the inside. Looks like we got the seat tucked over here in the corner. There's lots of foam and zip ties holding it in place. We have a nice big piece of foam right here on the seat tube stay. I can't even get it off. We have a little box here, which is probably the charger and some other accessories. All in all, very nice packaging. Looks like the pedals are off the bike, and the head tube, I'm not really sure where that is. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so the handlebars fold down similar to the one bought S6, and it has a kickstand on the back, very similar to the one bought as well. Right, not sure how easy it's going to be to pull this thing out of the box alone here. Well, let's give it a try. So there's a zip tie holding the seat tube to the handlebars. That one I cut. So there's the seat. There it is. And just like that, the bike is out. She's free. You can put the kickstand down. That was pretty easy to take out of the box, I have to admit. This thing is tiny. It's so little. Look, I'm 6'3", and my head is probably out of the frame. Oh my God, this thing is cute. Looks like a reflector broke off. So far, that is the only carnage. We have a broken reflector that is clearly just snapped right off, but nobody cares about safety. We'll just throw that thing over there and forget about it. It's so little. I'm gonna look like Andre the Giant next to this thing. So we just gotta cut a ton of zip ties and be careful not to scratch anything when you're doing that. Pretty straightforward. We'll throw all that stuff off to the side here. Oh, yeah, looks like we have a powered rear brake light that needs to get screwed on. It's a nice little feature. Got a little plug protecting the hub motor axle. Looks like the fender needs to get mounted. And there we go. The little headlight has some saran wrap over it. That's keeping it nice. And just like that, we have the handlebars folded up into place. There's the seat. Looks like we're gonna have to tighten the clamp on the seat post to get it to lock into place. Looks like it's very loose right now. All right. I'm gonna keep it up pretty high because I am very tall. Let's see if we can get that to clamp. There we go. All right, we have a little bit of foam here on the front. So let's get that off. And there's a little bit of bubble wrap protecting something on the left side here of the handlebars. All right, so I just cut this off the bike. It says left handlebar, power on off, press the power button once. Right handlebar accelerator and battery display, high to low. Light control, press this button for 3 seconds to turn on the headlight. That's a nice little card. They attach it to the handlebars so you know exactly what you need to do, short and to the point. And then there's a red warning here. It says, note before use, lift the upright tube upwards until it's fully closed. Press the folding handle inward with your hand and listen for it to click. Let's try that. There we go. That's just a safety feature to make sure your handlebars are actually seated and mounted properly and they're not going to come loose while you're riding the bike. That's good to know. And now we can take that warning off the bike. Thank you, DYU. All right, there's one little piece of bubble wrap over here protecting the bike. We're gonna peel that off. We're gonna get the other axle side cover off over here. All right, so those go down and mount where? Okay, right here. There's little bolts for that to hold the fender in place. So we're gonna need a set of Allens to put that in. And it also warns you to check your tire pressure. Always make sure you check your tire pressure. It's very good. You want to do that before every ride. Electric bikes want high tire pressure. So if you run it low, there's going to be more rolling resistance on the surface you're driving on, and your battery is going to die faster. If you pump your tires up and have them nice and pumped up and inflated, you're going to have less rolling resistance and your battery will make you go further. Looks like all of the handlebar controls are very low down, but it looks like we can open this and just turn it. There you go, look at that. Maybe a little bit more. We'll turn it a little bit more. Right about there. That feels good. And we need the pedals. So let's find out what's inside this accessory box we have and see if we have pedals and a charger. Right. We have a little baby stamped steel wrench. DYU warranty card. Wow. We get the manual. Here we go. We have the left side and right side pedals. It looks like they're just non-folding platform pedals. So one thing to note that these pedals, they're smallish, but they do not fold. It's a nice feature to have a folding pedal, but we'll take what we can get here. Oh, and great, it does come with a nice DYU hex key set. That is cool. So now I can put the front fender on, and we also have a nice little charger, 42 volt, 1.5 amp, very similar to the OneBot S6 charger. It has no fan, there's no aluminum, it's very cheaply made, no moving parts, but it does get the job done, and that's all you need for a very small bike like this. 7.5 amp hour battery with a 1.5 amp charger. You're looking at a 3.5 hour charge time roughly. All right, so we found the size for the front fender here. We are going to unscrew these bolts and get the front fender mounted properly. There we go. It was going in cross-threaded. You got to be careful of that. Now let's get the other side. So it has mechanical disc brakes. They are set up for you, but they are non-hydraulic. Same with the OneBot S6. They will work just fine for stopping such a small bike. All right. So this fender does not like to go into place. It's a bit of a pain. Yeah, these things are all cross-threaded. Yeah, I don't even think that's going in straight. It's like cross-threaded. What a pain in the butt. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna screw it in cross-threaded onto the pedals. The wrench is the right size for the pedals. That's perfect. So here's the left side pedal. It tells you to spin it the direction it needs to go. This one's lefty-tighty, righty-loosey, so it's opposite. Otherwise, when you pedaled, you would just spin your pedal off. All right, that one's on. Nice and easy. I like how it comes with its own tools. And now the right-hand one is regular threaded. That's what you get in China, folks. I just completely bent that wrench, and that is a one-time wrench right there. So this tool is already broken. There's one more thing to note. It's nice that they gave it to you, but now this thing is completely bent and useless. I can't even fold it back down into its housing. That's ridiculous. And I didn't even tighten it that tight. So now I need to mount the brake light, which looks like it's a 8mm hex nut, and the tool does not include an 8mm. Remember that tiny little cheap stamped wrench that we saw in the instructions? I think that's it. So let's get this thing in place. Looks like it's bent. It's not straight whatsoever. Yeah, that's it's completely crooked. So I just bent it into submission and now it's straight. Looks good. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get power to this thing. Oh, it turned on. Look at that. So you just gotta hold the power button and it turned on. The headlight did come on. You had to hold the button for like 5 seconds. It's shining on this box. It is pretty bright in this warehouse, so you can see that it does actually work. So just enough light to be seen by a car or somebody walking on the sidewalk, so you can go around them and not fear just being invisible. Let's shut that off, hold the button, and it's off. So let's see if the twist throttle actually spins the wheel here. And it works. And it is slightly off balance. It's probably the tire. Well, there you have it, guys. This is the DYU C3 folding e-bike. So the frame actually doesn't fold. Just the handlebars fold down. So I guess that's the difference between the one bot and this DYU, is that the one bot, the handlebars folded down and then the frame folded in half. This bike is so small and low to the ground, it's like a low profile. So they don't even need to bend the frame. The handlebars fold down and then you just carry it. And I think this might be like the carry spot right here. It's a nice grab handle and it's kind of center balanced. So we're gonna unclick the safety mechanism. The handlebars easily fold right down. And I guess that's it. You would lower the seat down. And that's it. Your bike is now considered folded. I don't really consider that a folding bike. The handlebars just go down. And now you can just pick it up. So it is slightly out of balance when you're holding it by that handle. But if you grab the head tube and then you grab it by the handle, very easy to carry. Nice little feature. And then you easily just fold back up the handlebars and lock the lever in place till you hear it click. There you go. The DYU e-bike. But it works on the front lever and the rear lever. It's a good little feature to have, because when you're slowing down, say you're in city traffic, you don't want a car to come and hit you. Whew, doing burnouts, guys. Do a quick little flip through the owner's manual. Quite a bit of good information here. Lots of detailed pictures. Tells you where to charge the bike. Now we know. Tells you how to assemble the bike. Some cleaning and storage and some warnings. And then some specs of tire pressure and all sorts of things about the disc brakes and the motor and rotation. And then some troubleshooting issues. And a QR code if you want to scan it. And also has a circuit diagram. That's kind of neat. something that you wouldn't see on a normal manual. They throw that in there. All right, that's the DYU C3 14-inch. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's get this thing out. On the next video, we'll have a review and a test ride, see how the thing goes.